Hi, my name's Alan Tsao, and I help students master AP Physics 1. Today, I actually want to talk to you about why tests actually aren't that important and are ultimately relatively meaningless. So let's take a step back and talk about what tests are used for, right? You guys are used to taking tests. You want good grades. I certainly get that. That's really important. And tests are meant to evaluate whether or not you understand the material, but there's a lot of limitations with tests. So let's take a look at the AP Physics 1 exam as an example. But this is true for lots of tests that you're going to take throughout your academic career. While the AP Physics 1 exam does assess your ability in AP Physics, there's some problems in it. One, it's a single test on a single point in time. You could have a bad day, you might have lost focus, you might just not have seen the answer to the problem in that moment. And that would reflect in a poor score. Another problem with tests is that it rewards students who are fast at solving problems and fast at doing things. The AP Physics 1 exam, as an example, you have less than 2 minutes per multiple choice question, and you have a pretty short amount of time on the free response questions as well. And so you might think like, well, maybe you're supposed to be fast. Well, that's not really a useful skill. If you think about very, very big picture, my goal for students is to master AP Physics 1, to build a solid foundation so that they can learn some of the difficult things that they're going to learn later on and apply math in a very, very structured way. Does it mean you have to do it quickly? Is that what makes people very successful in life? Is that what makes good engineers, people who solve problems quickly? Not necessarily. And in fact, I don't think thinking quickly, being able to compute numbers quickly or solve algebra quickly is necessarily an important or useful skill when it comes to the job place. Whatever career you end up going in, it's better that you're thoughtful and that you know how to break down a situation, and it's not really as important as how quickly you're able to do that. So while tests are necessary to assess whether or not you've mastered the material, they are limited. They require you to work very quickly and not as deliberately as you should. If you take a look at someone like me, I was very good at tests because I'm very fast at doing math and I'm very fast at thinking. But that doesn't necessarily make me a better engineer or a better person who's going to work on something in the future. I actually don't necessarily think I want my doctor to be thinking super quickly and rush through a problem. I would rather them think very carefully. And unfortunately, tests just don't cover that. So if you're finding that you're not doing well at tests, or you're struggling with tests, or you, for whatever reason, you're not good at taking tests, that is okay. And I know you don't get rewarded for that, and you tend to get punished for, just being more careful or not being someone who's super fast under pressure. I want you to know that that's okay. That is not a personal failing. That is not a reason to think that you are not good at a subject. Okay? That's more of a limitation of the way we assess students. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you struggle with the most when it comes to taking tests?